Hello, Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Pisces, let's see what this week looks like for you. Hopefully, you put together your gratitude list. Let's see what your list looks like. Let's see what your list looks like, Pisces. Let's see what your list looks like. See what this week looks like for you. Happy December 1st. We're watching this video on December 1st. This video is for December 1st through December the 8th. Let's go. Let's see what your cards look like. Don't forget to find out what your sign is in Jupiter, right? Talking to wherever Pisces is in your birth chart. But the reason I say specifically in Jupiter is because, one, the Jupiter is a planet of expansion, good luck, good fortune, and it's one of your ruling planets, right? So find out what that is and also your moon sign, right? Put together your list of gratitude, things that you're grateful for, your gratitude list. All right, talking to you wherever Pisces is in your birth chart. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. Somebody is leaving the foolery behind. Then we got the Queen of Wands. This speaks again to what I just said, Jupiter and your moon sign. You're leaving behind distractions. You're going to feel changed, liberated, and free. I don't know that you're going to have much choice but to leave it behind. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have much choice but to leave it behind. Talking to you wherever Pisces is in your birth chart. Here we have the Ace of Wands here, because your third eye is now open. Seven of Cups here, right? This is a Devil in a minor arcana. The scales from your eyes have now been opened about something. Don't think you'll have choice but to leave it behind. Your spirit is changing. You want to get some rest now. Here we have the Four of Swords here. So some kind of emotional wounding has been caused. Here's the Five of Pentacles here. Something has made somebody sick to their stomach. Because they didn't realize they have the key to their own vault door, so they didn't know their own worth and know their own value, right? So you are leaving behind, something was a foolish decision. Somebody is saying, okay, you're moving on from something. Like, so you're you know, now seeing how people saw you as opposition, and they were determined to thinking they got away with something, right? They saw you as opposition, right? And they think they got away with something. So get your rest. Get your rest, because it's going to come back around. So it's going to come back around very soon. Something is going to come back around very soon. So get your rest. Somebody was sacrificed after you made a lot of sacrifices. So, but you've left behind a lot of distractions, right? You inspire a lot of people, right? This is where the fire is. You inspire a lot of people spiritually. You inspire people's spirit to open their third eye, right? So that means you're connected to a lot of people. You know a lot of people, right? You get people excited. See this person putting up their wand. You know, a lot of people are just determined to kind of sort of adjust their crown. So there's a lot of people who know you, who are connected to your spirit in that way. They know your spirit is a positive, helping people to adjust their crown. But somebody that you love, some people cause them to be sick. They sacrifice them. So let's see how this plays out. And some information got back to you. I know that because the hangman, right? And 12, 1 and 2 is 3. 3 mean people are talking. So, There's a lot of compassion here. There's a lot of compassion in here. So new creativity, some compassion here. Here's the four of coins here. And so it's like you're being more conservative with your time now, but it looks like 5 and 4 is 9. So it's like once you stop giving time / money to something, because you made a lot of sacrifices, right? So once you start giving time / money to something, let me see, then that's when, like I said, people started judging. People started judging. This is Pluto, right? People started becoming obsessed. People started becoming obsessed with creating confusion, right? So that's dark magician energy. People started creating confusion, and they were literally obsessed with the Judgment card. Connects us with death, rebirth. It connects us with metamorphosis and obsession and power and transformation. And so, but that's not something you were motivated by. You just stopped talking to certain people. You just weren't motivated by, like I said, being a part of something because you know your worth and you know your value. You were not motivated by. You don't have a pick me spirit. Certain things you just weren't motivated by anymore. So you just moved on, stopped talking to certain energy. But some people started judging that and started creating some kind of confusion. And so they couldn't judge you. It was somebody young that they sacrificed. Somebody connected to you, they sacrificed. A Capricorn. Looking at the Four of Pentacles here. Right. Try to make them responsible for something. So I see you being booked and busy and not burdened and bitter. But I see you have a lot of duties and responsibilities. I feel like somebody's building here. Hold on. 2, 3. So I say you moved on. You were inspired to build. So you're building something, right? Whether you're building a house, building a new life, something you're building here. There's a Virgo involved in something. Who bought into this fairy tale, went down this rabbit hole. And boy, somebody has a tattoo. Bought into a fairy tale, went down this rabbit hole. Something having to do with your financial independence, right? We have the Queen of Swords here. And then also the King of Wands here. Hold on for a second. Some energies create a lot of confusion. Judging you based on who you were married to, your financial situation, if you have kids, how you were building your life, why you were no longer motivated by being a part of something or wanting access to something, why you moved on. Your spirit / religion. It's like, well, they're not the same, but your spirit. Just basically just judging everything. Talking about you behind your back. Ten of Swords. Let me see what else we got going on here. They're pretty hot-headed at it too. So while you were praying for people, there were people who were praying on you and people that you love. Specifically, this one person right here that somebody was sacrificing. Making them cry. By talking about you behind your back. And your wishes were being fulfilled. Eight of Coins here. Some kind of apprenticeship is happening here. Like somebody's spending a lot of time documenting a lot of stuff, taking a lot of notes about a lot of things, while you are creating multiple streams of income, and things are actually coming up like flowers for you. See these flowers here? Things are growing for you. Money is growing. Things are growing for you. Here we have the Four of Wands here. Some kind of homecoming is happening, but I would see somebody also has new love coming across their path too. So a new love for somebody could be gardening, because I'm seeing these two people like plant seeds and gardening too, but some kind of apprenticeship is happening. So you have multiple streams of income. You have, I see your prayer life has increased. I'm seeing, you are creating your own fairy tale for yourself, right? Of financial independence. I see somebody being very conservative with their time. I see you keeping people outside of your vault door. You making a lot of sacrifices. You left behind a lot of distractions. You're not judging people, but you're also not under other people's judgment either. Matter of fact, when you're at a fork in the road, you always take the high road, and you are initiating instead of people, when people try to create confusion, you initiate taking the high road and moving on. That's what I'm seeing for you. And some people are just determined, to create confusion, and while you're determined to get rest. So yeah, you survived a lot of, this person standing up right here, you survived a lot of swords. People talking about you behind your back. That's why the person is standing up and they're looking back. They're like, you survived a lot of people talking about you behind your back. So that's not something you're necessarily worried about. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Right here we have 10 baskets. So this is 10 of Cups here. So yeah, you survived a lot of things, even being around people who, where they weren't sacred relationships, right? You've already survived that, where they weren't sacred relationships. But that's what Source is moving you towards: more sacred bonds, more sacred relationships. So that's what I'm saying. Here we have the Eight of, and Source is making it. Okay, so we only have a few more cards to go, but yeah, I feel like Source is fast tracking somebody. I'm reading the cards upright and in reverse, and something that maybe you and somebody prayed for, a more sacred relationship, sacred bonds, after moving on from kind of sort of the scales falling from your eyes, seeing it elevating, going to a higher frequency here, especially being around people who maybe were toxic. Somebody has, like I said, new love coming across their path, but new love is not always a new person, unless that's what you want. New love could be a new hobby. That could be gardening for somebody. That could be a new hobby. But something is going, if it's new love, whatever your new love is, whether it's gardening, a new person, place, or thing, we'll put it that way. It's going to progress pretty fast. So Source is saying to you, you want to slow down, because it could be somebody that you're already familiar with, or something that you're already familiar with, right? But you want to slow down. You want to slow down. Even if you're already familiar with them, you still want to slow down. Still want to slow down. Still want to slow down. Because again, you're not buying into some kind of fairy tale that, oh, I'm already familiar with you, so, or whatever it is. Like, okay, I'm already familiar with gardening, or horseback riding, or roller skating, or whatever it is, or I'm already familiar with this, whatever, that you miss a step. You still slow down, right? So here we have 3 of baskets. But I feel like somebody is grateful that something is behind you. You're in a posture of gratitude that something is behind you. We have 10, 10, 10. Your 10s across the board, but you're grateful that something is behind you. Because I'm seeing here, People, you know, you, like I said, the Chariot card here, source is actually you're being rewarded for moving on and adding clarity to some things. But, and you're finally getting some rest. You and somebody are finally getting some rest after pulling swords out of your back and closing your vault door to some things. Let me see what else we have here. This is an interesting read. Yeah, here we have courting here. Yeah, you're definitely calling. Well, somebody may be dating somebody, but there's some kind of a partnership in business and partnership in love, and you made a decision, no more dysfunctional relationships. So there's no talking down to anybody. This connects us with Gemini, which is the Lover's card. I definitely feel like the message that you're sending is that there's no condescending conversation going either way. That's what I'm seeing here. But somebody is going slow. Somebody is taking their time, going slow. Whatever it is you're doing, whether you're dating somebody, whether you're starting a new business, whatever it is you're doing, you're taking your time. Even if you're familiar with something, if it's reconnecting with family members, whoever it is, you know, you're not, like I said, here's a sacrifice. You made too many sacrifices in the past. You're not rushing anything, right? Even if it's reconnecting with family members, reconnecting mean that you may not have been connecting with people for a while. Like if somebody is coming back into your life and you haven't seen them for a while, and there was some kind of conflict or whatever, and y'all are reconnecting. You may be familiar with them, but you don't know what they became familiar with out there, wherever out there is. So it's saying it's reconnecting. So there's still levels to it. There's still levels to it. So you're going slow. You're going slow. So that you can get some rest. So, yeah, here's the Ace of Sticks. Yeah, everybody's third eye is open. Yep, everybody's third eye, but you're not going back to conflict and confusion. That's what you're not going back to, right? And Seven of Swords here. Because there was a lot of cracks in the foundation when you moved on from something. I don't know who this is for, but there was a lot of cracks in the foundation when you moved on from something. A lot of people talking about you behind your back, making assumptions that you were being deceitful. Just a lot of low vibrating conversations were said. A lot of character assassination. So yeah, a lot of people studying your birth chart, assuming things. Just a mess. So a lot of negative things that were said to you. So no, you can't go back to that. You cannot go back to that. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. People being used as a pawn in the game to argue with you. Let's see if you would argue with people, and you wouldn't. You weren't playing games. You just cut people off, right? Daughter of Knives. You went right straight, cut people off. Yeah. Father of Knives. So, yeah. You have no interest in going back around energies who will use people as pawns to be a smart mouth to you. You don't want to be connected to anything that would people to test people, you know, to see if they would disrespect you, that would talk down to you and show you no respect whatsoever. You don't want to be bothered with anybody who would be like that. Sister, brother, organization, cousin, no matter who they are, if they would put, that's part of a test to see how reckless people's mouth can be towards you. No. You don't want to be connected to anything like that. And somebody who would be willing to do that just to be a part of something, that was part of somebody saying, okay, this person really don't know their worth and their value. They would disrespect somebody who would sacrifice that much for them, and they would treat them any kind of way just to be a part of something. Yeah, they'll do anything. That was part of the test, and that's the reason why there's emotional wounding, because somebody was putting somebody to the test to see, what are you willing to do to be a part of something? So if that means somebody told somebody to seriously injure somebody to be a part of something, they would have done it. And people were just they were determined to see how far somebody would go, and they still didn't make it in. They still didn't make it in. They just want to see how far they would go. And somebody was willing to sacrifice you to be a part of something. So, yeah, Source is saying to you, nah. And these are energies you were praying for. First red flag, pray and meditate. You made a positive impact on them and much better lies ahead, but it's time to release the burden. Yep, so you're healing from the pain that they caused, and they failed at stealing your identity. So they were really, whoever these energies were, they were really to completely sacrifice you just to be a part of something. Talking about somebody who really did not know their worth and their value. And one of them in particular, you know, is sick to their stomach for what they did, you know, just to be a part of something. There is no amount of apology for it. You don't want to be connected to them or the organization they want to be a part of. Document your dreams day and night. So, but you're taking the high road, but judgment is coming down on them. All of them, actually. So, at what age did your parents do their shadow work? Time to ground yourselves. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on others' vibrations, their emotions, their moods, and feelings. So somebody could definitely, with your psychic ability, you could definitely pick up on the inflections in people's voices. So somebody could pick up on something that somebody was fearful or in danger or, you know, scared or something. You could pick up on their energy. You could definitely pick up on their energy. And but people definitely put some people to the test to see how far they would go to sacrifice you, and they were willing to do it. They were willing to do it. So, like I said, they failed at your prayer. They failed at every turn. That's your psychic abilities. That's how powerful your gifts are. They failed at doing it. So now they're going to have to deal with the backlash. All of them. Your laughter is medicine. So journal your journey. Dance around your home as if no one is watching. Your next love interest will make you happier. For those of you all who want to be in a love interest, like I said, love interest could be gardening. It could be a new hobby you have. It could be a new something you're creating, whatever you're creating. But you have the gift of precognition. This is foreknowledge. Somebody has not been completely honest with you. I mean, but you can figure that out. If you figure all this out, you can figure that out too. I mean, somebody was lying to you about something, but you already figured it out. That you were being sacrificed by these two people. Right? And they were dating. They were courting. Whoever these two energies are, they could have even been married or thinking about getting married. But that was part of their test. That was part of their test. Your next love interest will make you happier. Dance around your home as if no one is watching. But it goes deeper than this, because the one that was sick, the one that's connected to you, was so used to being talked down to because they didn't know their worth and their value. They were the easiest target to be used as a pawn in a game. They were never going to be chosen anyway. They were never going to be chosen anyway. That's the most devastating part for them. So they messed their head all the way up. Wealth is within your reach, though. I see you being booked and busy, not bitter at all. So adjust your crown. It's time to expand your brand. Speak something into existence. It's time for you to start dating again for somebody. You have the gift of clairvoyance. You see things clearly, but prepare for an increase in pay. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Yeah. Yeah, you're not playing games. So, but you may be having a real serious talk with this one right here. About them knowing their worth and their value. Because what I say, they messed their head all the way up. Drove them crazy. Told them they do this and you can be a part of it. You're not working hard enough. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do that. And see, word travels. I mean, people. The world is too small. You all inspire too many people. People talk. People talk. People talk. So somebody's going to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. After feeling like, but you're not falling for the bait and switch. You're not falling for the bait and switch. Oh, now we need to talk. We need to kind of sort of sit down and kind of sort of discuss. There's nothing to discuss. It's heartbreaking, actually. But you've already moved on from the deep disappointment and the heartbreak. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. No, you moved on from the deep disappointment, heartbreak, character assassination. You already moved on from that. The games, the chess game, people being used as a pawn, all of that. So whatever anxiety you may have been feeling will be going away very soon. All right, that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Let's get some oracle cards and let's close it out. Look to the stars. Look to the stars. It is a number 31. 31. Look to the stars. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the divine flow at all cost. At all cost. Energy. I am full of creative ideas. I'm alive and well. I am bold. I am healthy and I'm happy. I nourish my body with healthy foods. I hydrate my body with adequate water. My purpose is here and now. Today I am blessed with an abundance of energy. Somebody was dating somebody that they thought was, they were going to be a part of something. That was a setup. That was a lie from the beginning. They were never going to be a part of something. They just wanted to see how far they was going to go. That was never going to happen. So surrender to the divine. To the divine. To source. Your creator. You all are highly gifted. Highly gifted. Right? Highly gifted. So you all have psychic abilities. And if you've been having any issues with your gifts, right, you've made a lot of sacrifices. This is this hangman is. You've made a lot of sacrifices in your life. And Source really wants you to really just honor your gifts. The gifts, the things that you believe, you're the I believe sign. You're very compassionate. You're known for your compassion, actually. You're known for your compassion. And definitely compassionate towards energies who want to be a part of something so bad they would do anything for it. But there's still... I feel like you still will be having a very serious conversation with someone. I don't know who you're going to have a conversation with. I don't know. Take it as it resonates with you. But whatever you need to say, I think the message will get through. I think it'll be loud and clear. If they didn't hear you before, their ears will be big as satellite dishes this time. They will not miss the message. All right, let's see. Abundance. I am creating generational wealth for my family. The money I desire is mine. I now receive it with excitement. The more I give, the more I receive. That is what I have for you. I think, let me see. I see. Yeah, let's get a number. Let's close it out. Yeah. Number 12, I am a visionary. So creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Number 12. Yeah, that others can benefit from. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all in the next video. Sending you all good positive energy for this week for you all. And yeah, that's what I have for you all, Pisces. That is what I have for you all. I will see you all, like I said, next video. Make sure you get your rest this week, but this is what I see for you. This is what I see for you. Make sure the people around you know their worth and know their value so that you are not sacrificed in your friendships, family relationships, those kind of things. And like I said, you know, this is a new you. New you. You're not just going along with their flow. And so surrender to the divine, meaning your gifts. You know, your gifts. If you believe that, source is saying go with it. Immediately start praying for people like, okay, what in the world? So that's what I have for you. See you in the next video. Bye.